Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I know that just a day or so ago I got in that big order from scrapbook.com, but Echo Park has been having these huge sales this summer. It's been fantastic. So yeah, I got an order in. This is my first order from Echo Park. I have a second one coming. But they periodically go through really great prices, but you've got to get in on the prices when they happen. So sometimes it's their sticker sheets for $1, sometimes it's their ephemera for $1, and trust me, it does not stay that way forever. So when it's out there, you gotta kind of jump on it. So I did open the box just because I didn't want to waste time doing that. Really quickly, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like the content and you want to see more of what we're doing here at Little Britain Co., I would really appreciate your subscription, and then you get to see it when it comes out right away. Okay, let me get started because this is a long video. You're going to need a snack and a drink and a nice, comfortable place to watch. So, okie dokie. So, first, it's actually going to shadow my other light. Here, I'll move it like that. That's better. I'm going to get this out of the way. This is kind of my receipt. It gives you all of the list of things that I bought. I will show you. I mean, it's a list. It's a lot. And I did venture into the regular priced items with some things. So I'm going to go ahead and so this is the whole lot of it. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick sort so that I'm going to pull it out and then show you things hopefully in some semblance of order. Okay, I think we're there. So I want to show you. I got a lot of the ephemera, and I think it was at that time maybe $1 each. So I kind of went nutty cuckoo on the ephemera, but it is something that's great to have around. So let's see. I don't know what to do first. Honestly, I don't know what to do first. Let me do the 6x6, then I'll do the ephemera, and then I'll move on to the big ones because then I've got some different mixture here. So I did not get a huge amount of the 6x6. I did get, so I got Best in Show, and we can start with that one. I'll zoom in just a little bit. I'll show you the first side. So these are double-sided papers. Oh my word. Look at the pointers. All right, so absolutely beautiful. These cut-aparts, in this house, we are a dog family. We are a dog family. I absolutely respect cat families. But we are a dog. Look at that sweet dog. Oh my golly. Okay, and so you've got all the miniature pictures, and they are representing quite a few different dogs. There is a repeat pattern that starts somewhere, but it's quite a few, which is lovely because you probably will find one of your pets somewhere in here. So we got a simple plaid, and then these little cut-aparts, which can't be. Yeah, they've got to be 2x2s. Love starts with a cold nose and ends with a wagging tail. Home is where my dog is. Life is better with my dog. Bark means I love you and dog. Dogs rule. Love my dog, and I love my dog. This looks like a Labradoodle. Oh, now you may hear the storm coming in. Sorry about that, but there is a storm rolling in. And does this repeat right away? No, that's a different one. This is different from this one right here. So then a blue, red plaid, and we've got more of the cut-aparts. Best dog. I like all these cut-aparts. Oh, this is really nice. So this one is labeling all of our pets. And I want to see. I don't think that it repeats. That's a golden doodle. There we go. Wow. Okay, very, very cool. And then you have another plaid. Sweet dog, unconditional love, life's better with a dog, you're my best friend. Bow wow, very cute. And then this blue plaid, and here I believe is, yep, this is where we start to repeat. Oh, that storm's gonna be lovely. So I'm gonna turn it over. Now I'm gonna also get this close. This is like the shadow of the dog papers. You can kind of see that one. Cute paw prints. I like those. They're not so primary colorish. This is an outline of the dogs from the dog print. This is another like dark plaid, green on green. I don't know if you can see that. It's yellow on yellow line. That dark yellow. This is the green on green outline of the bones. This is blue on blue of the paw prints. That is a gorgeous stripe. I love it. Okay, cute dog bones, and again, not so many full-on primary colors. Look how cute that is. That's a little dog in the middle. Kind of like a you would normally see like a little bow there. Very cute. This is just a red that matches those. And then the blue kind of gridded check. I hope y'all are ready. I'm going to keep filming through the storm. I can kind of see it rolling, and I actually got out right before I came in. I was able to get out and get my laundry off the line. Before I started, by the way, I did stop and go ahead and cut these open so I wouldn't have to slow down for that. Now, it is July. We actually are back to school in about 3 weeks. So teachers are back in school in, oh my golly, teachers are back in school August 1st. And it is July 19th. And then the kids are back in school about a week and a half later. So we're closing in close to school time. And I thought it would be fun to do some school, back to school type projects. That's the word I'm looking, projects. And I was surprised I didn't have much of this or much school stuff in my stockpile. I'm a teacher, well, I'm a librarian. I work in a school. The world belongs to those who read. Yes. Yes. First day of school. These are just adorable. And I love the old-fashioned look of it. And again, I'll show you the back. I'll turn it around and show you the back once I go through this. This is crayons. Oh, I love this one. Look how pretty that is with all the books. Now, those are all very specific instructional books. If you're an amazing teacher back to school and ready to learn. I love the little alphabet song one. I'm about to show you. I'll show you something in a minute that I'm not happy about with this one. But I love the red plaid. That's a really nice kind of older plaid look. Look at these cut aparts. An amazing teacher is hard to find, impossible to forget. First day of school. These are so cool. Here you have a really nice apple paper backpacks. First day of school, love school, A student. B, back to school. B stands for B. Playtime crayons. How cute is that? I cannot wait to make a bunch of little notebooks with my cinch. That's going to be so fun. So you've got the school buses. This is like the old time, like a chalkboard or slate. Now, I got to tell you, we do not use chalkboards anymore. It's all whiteboard or electronic. So that's just the red, blue, the light blue. This is nice with all of these sentiments. Superstar, last day of school, art class, first day of school, mathematics. I like that it's got the first and last day of school in there. And more, this is, all right, so this begins my repeat. And I think it repeats 3 times in here. So you have 3 sets. Yes, you get 3 sets. So let me turn it over and show you what's on the back. So we have this one, which just looks kind of like an antiqued white. Oh, it's boring. Big Brit, it's Saturday, and Big Brit is on, he's out and working today because he was on call. All right, so we've got this black, the mustard yellow. Now these are on the backs of other, you can kind of see that they match up. The nice green, kind of an evergreen. This is your ABCs on the back of the slate. This is like a ledger on the back of the school buses. Looks like a wood grain. And then there's your one of your cut-aparts. This is a blue, kind of a light blue grid paper on the back of the backpacks. This is kind of like a overall type of design. It's a sort of the outline sketch of one of the papers. And this is where it starts to kill me. So to me, this is a cut apart. To me, this is that kind of a paper on the back of, a cut apart. Not happy with that at all. This is a blue dot. Why couldn't we have the blue dot on the back of this? And this to me is another cut apart because it's got sort of your flashcards for addition, but it's on the, and this one's okay, actually, that's all right, it's on the back of this one. This is the one. Definitely really cool cut-aparts. School library, you've just got the paper, the alphabets here, papers, teacher's report, that's another library card, spelling, your ABCs, some of these older ones. These are adorable. These are really wonderful. Look what they're on the back of. A cut apart. I mean, you could have, let's see, you could have taken this and put these on the backs of those. And I try not to be critical of things, but this kind of thing actually I find upsetting. All right, so we've got the yellow stripe. I do like this yellow stripe quite a bit, and you've got the books on the back. This is like a green grid, almost like they've taken your grid and put it diagonally with the crayons. Herringbone and the cut apart. So I love all the papers. I think they're wonderful, but the idea that you would put cut aparts on the back of cut aparts, I don't understand. It does not make sense to me. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on this one for just a minute. I'm going to use it for the background. Actually, you know what I'll do? So it doesn't reflect. I am going to show you these, and then I'll leave my North Carolina down. I did buy a few loose papers. Not a lot. There actually wasn't a lot in the loose paper that I wanted, and now I'm thinking about going back and getting some more. But because I realized I really, I love the cut aparts, and they're so useful. So, I'll just leave it like this for a second. All right, so I did get, how many of these did I get? 2, 3, 4. I think I got 4 of these. This is their North Carolina paper. They have one for every state. They're on clearance right now for 55 cents. So if you wanted to get some of these for your state, this is the time to get them. This is wonderful. And look what's on the back. We've got a flag. May 20th, 1775 to April 12th, 1776. You've got the beautiful North Carolina. That's a postcard style. Tar Heel State. You've got the smaller version of North Carolina. Wright Brothers. From the mountains to the coast. It's the place I love the most. North Carolina. And then you've got a map. And I can tell you that I'm on this, or at least our city is on the map. And I love that. So I love this. I bought 4 of them. I probably should have bought more, purchased some more, because I do want to take these and turn them into little notebooks, something that if you're shopping at one of the craft fairs, you get a little piece of history, or a little piece of North Carolina. I guess that's a better way to put it. But I think that this would be a great thing in any craft show. If you are in a craft show, especially if it's a craft show that people come to from other states or other places, there's not a lot of that right now, not from other countries, but it is a nice souvenir that someone could get. So I think that's really cool. And I do think that I may get a few more because there are some cut aparts on the other ones that I really like. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to use my North Carolina map here as a background to show you all some of the ephemera. I picked up 2. Now, just fair warning, I show you every bit of the ephemera. I don't just show you the back. So if that's boring, you might want to skip over it a little bit. But I got 2 of this baking roll with it because I had purchased the roll with it 12 by 12. And I do want to use these for some of my recipe albums. So let's show you what's on the inside. Okay, this is so cute. This is actually within a frame. So you get these. So you get the frame, and it's got the little, and then life is what you bake it. Cake is my happy place. Not that it should be. No, no, no. Sweets for my sweet. Gather together at home. Homemade, and that actually already has a hole in it, so homemade. Gotta bake. You've got a conversion chart. The secret ingredient is always love. Kids can bake. I love the old-fashioned look of that one. Nice as pie. Cute. A little cake one. Kitchen rules. You've got a little woman cooking. And again, that's a tag. These are some tags. Bakery. Day spent baking. That's just a cute little, like the sweets. Best memories. Gather. Certainly the place for my house was always gathering in the kitchen. It always has been. Happy place. Little plate of cookies. I like these small ones. They're very nice for doing some other little things. But they're also very small. Got to keep track of them. Baking is the work of the heart. That's tag. Let's stay home and bake. Dairy certified quality milk. This is a frame, so you can pull this one out if you want to. Homemade is happiness. And baking with you fills my heart with lots of joy. Oh, it's so sweet. Okay, so that is the first one. So Little Brit doesn't always love to bake, but he really likes to cook. So tonight for dinner, he's going to make us a recipe from, history. Oh, shoot. It's like the history of cooking. That guy came out with a cookbook. I'll have to ask him when he comes down. Okay, so I have the Pooh Christmas series, and I did get an ephemera with it, but I went ahead and purchased a second ephemera because I knew I would want it. Just when Pooh thought he couldn't be any happier, a snowflake landed on his nose. Wonderful grand Christmas. Wishing you a Merry Christmas from us all. Merry Christmas. You've got some cute tags. There's a bunch of those. I love those little tags. Little snowflake. Holly. Look at that cute little Pooh. There's the whole crew. You have Tigger. Home is for the holidays. Celebrate the wonder and joy of the holiday season. And that could go into any of these different ones. What I decided was, let's see, Christmas is the most sharing, caring time of the year. Look at that. Christopher Robin and all the crew. Have the happiest Christmas. There's Pooh. Christmas is a together sort of holiday. It is. The best thing about Christmas is spending it with you. Love all these tags. Very Merry Christmas. Warm wishes to you and yours, merry and bright. Believe in the magic of the holidays. Christmas greeting. We have a frame, and it's Christmas. How grand. These are just wonderful. Okay, there is quite a storm rolling in. If I have to, I'll stop, but I'm just going to keep going. It's actually really nice looking out my window, and I don't mind the storm. So I also got the titles and phrases. This is one I didn't have. So You know, probably, let's see. Christmas Day, wishing you Merry Christmas, full of magic, Merry Christmas. These are great. And the other great thing about these is I really liked the style of these, and I know that I can use them with other, you know, with anything for Christmas, or most of them, 'tis the season. A Very Pooh Bear Holiday, probably not that one, but that one's lovely. Another Very Pooh Bear Christmas greetings from me to you. So there's a lot in here. A Grand Holiday is starting. I love it. And I love this one. My favorite holiday with you is Christmas Day. Happy holidays. You got a nice little tag. Merry Christmas. More Merry Christmas. Some small. Have the happiest Christmas ever. I agree with that one. Merry Christmas wishes. Got a few more snowflakes. Christmas wishes. I am going to try to go fast, but there's a lot, guys. Christmas wishes. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who. I love it. Believe in the magic of Christmas. Walking in a winter wonderland. And Christmas is a togethery kind of holiday. So, all right, let's move that one. And I just love all of these. Really nice to have them all. Get that back where it's supposed to be. And then I also got the frames and tags. Oh yeah, I was going crazy with these. I don't think that these were on sale. I think that these I just wanted. So, 'tis the season, Christmas. These are just a bunch of little tags that you can use in your books, or you can use for tags at Christmas. It's a rather blustery day today. Love it. Christmas is togethery. So some of these we've seen before. Oh, Christmas tree, happy holidays. And again, these are more that you can use for anything. And I think that's part of why I was really attracted. You are the best Christmas gift. Happy holidays. I love the little snow globe. But yeah, I was really attracted to these because I knew that there were many in here that I could use for other, with other holiday books. As long as we know in our heart Christmas ought to be, Christmas is. I love that one. Walking in the Winter Wonderland, Merry and Bright, Holly Jolly. Oh, he's upside down. I like these little Tigger. Look at that. You've got Pooh, you have Tigger, and you have Eeyore. No, that's not Eeyore. Piglet. There's no Eeyore. I like Eeyore. That one is actually a frame because you can put that one and then the Merry Christmas one. So, all right, those are all the Pooh ones. It's funny, when I was younger, I was not necessarily a big Pooh fan. But I kind of am now. Okay, so I got a lot. I'm going to show you this real quick. So I purchased a whole bunch of Christmas ephemera. There's the winter one. There's the winter one. I was really feeling the whole Christmas thing. And knew that I really wanted a whole bunch more titles and things that would just make it easy as I'm creating. So this one is called Winterland. This is just the titles and phrases. So we've got that nice baby. It's cold outside. Hello, friend. Thank you. Snow much fun. Very cute. Welcome winter. All bundled up. Snow place like home with you. Let's see. Snowy days. Wishing you the very best. Winter greetings. Winter wish. The magic of snow. Welcome winter. Walking in a winter wonderland. Let's see. Thank you for everything you've done. I love these for friends that I have who don't celebrate Christmas. So I can still send nice little cards and things that are non-denominational. And that's just a nice thing to have available. Hello, winter. Wishing you a happy day. There's snowman like you. Snowman and snowball fights. And wishing you a warm winter day. These are really, really nice. Okay, those back in. And this next one is called Wintertime. And again, titles and phrases. That's what I was going for. I don't know if that was. Put those little ones out there. They're kind of falling out. And they're getting stuck. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. All right, see, I have to have that. Keep calm and winter on. Of course I have to have that. All right, winter time and the little snowflakes. Try to center those a little bit better. Hello, winter. Thinking of you. Look at the polar bear. So I have a sister who loves polar bears. I had to get the polar bears. Winter fun. Winter. Winter Wonderland. Hello. So more of these little flag pennants. I love those. Snowflakes are kisses from heaven. Warm winter nights. Eat, drink, and get cozy. Snow. Cozy and warm. Winter Wonderland. Look at this one. Sweater weather. That is adorable. Winter Wonderland. Cold hands. That is me. My hands are freezing almost all the time. Oh, look at that. It's really raining. 'Tis the season to be freezing. Baby, it's cold outside. Let's snow, let's snow, let's snow. I love you so much. Let's snuggle. And this last one, there's no way that we're staying indoors today. So, very, very cute, very sweet, and a really nice options. All right, let me get these back in here. If I don't put them back in right away, they're just going to get kind of lost and mixed up, and I really don't want that. Okay, then we have winter. It's a Winter Wonderland, a different Winter Wonderland. And this one is, again, this one's frames and tags. Okay, so Winter Wonderland. Welcome winter. I'm trying to do the big ones in the back. Stay cozy and let's snuggle. That is so cute. So this one is framed. The winter is beautiful. I love the tags. The chill of winter is warmed by friends and family. 'Tis the season to be cozy. Hello, winter. Nice colors. These are different than what we often see. Walking in a winter wonderland. Snow days are the best days. So I imagine the paper packs are a similar color. Cozy winter vibes. Hello, winter. Winter Wonderland. Snowflake kisses. Oh, wow. It is really coming down out there. Baby, it's cold outside. No, it's actually just rainy. All right, so we got a bunch of tags here. Thanks, winter. Winter wishes. Really cute little tags. Just nice to have some little quick options. This one is ripped. Isn't that interesting? So I poured it out, so I'm pretty sure I didn't rip it. So, oh well, that stuff happens. Happy winter season. Thank you so much. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Snow. And then the next tag. Cute. I tell ya. Echo Park and Cartabella do not disappoint, ever. Ever, ever, ever. There's so much in these. They are just absolutely full. So, these next three all go with Season's Greetings, which I do have. I think it's one of the ones I was using. All right, so first we have titles and phrases. And a little one got caught inside. I'm just going to leave him there. Okay, so we have Having a Wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I love these looks, the Silver Bears. These definitely have that slightly vintage look, maybe the 50s type thing, which I really love. I love that. Christmas in the City, that's interesting. December, that's nice to have. Usually you don't see that. They don't put the month on there. Happiest season greetings. Oh, look at this one. Christmas Cookie Crew. Comfort and Joy. The Merry Christmas. Joyous Noel. Season's greetings. Oh, look, that's cute. Special delivery. Christmas Joy. Believe. December 25th. These tags are very cute. These little pennant pieces. These are adorable. Really cute. Winter Wonderland. Oh, Christmas Tree. And let's make it a December to remember. Love it. Okay, so that was the titles and phrases. Let me get those back in there. And then we have the straight up ephemera, which usually also has titles and phrases. Okay, so December 25th. I like that holiday traditions. That's kind of a nice thing to use in certain books. Silver bells. This looks like it's some repetition, not a lot. Little flags like that one. I think the flags are all different. Like that little toy one. All right, I love these. I love these kind of fluted cut aparts, because I know that I will use those on some certain as centerpieces to some of my rosettes. Our December story, that one's cute. Merry Christmas. Look at that Santa. Christmas time in the city. Christmas wishes. We've got a little, that looks, I think it's supposed to be reindeer. It looks a little bit like a donkey, but there are Christmas donkeys. Comfort and Joy, Joyous Noel. Winter Wonderland, another December. December 25th. I like the singing Santa. I really like these circular cutouts because, like I said, I will definitely already know what I'm doing with those. Okay, and so the last one from the Season's Greeting series is going to be, I think, the frames and tags. So we did titles, ephemera, and then I've got the frames and tags. So let's get those out. They're getting stuck in the corners. Okay, so there's the toy one again. Season's Greetings. Home for the Holidays. Here Comes Santa. The Comfort and Joy. Cute. It's a little stocking. I like that little taxi cab. So we've got some tags. A bunch of these nice, almost like these little nameplates. Happiest season of all. Cute. That's a frame. Season's Greetings. Deck the Halls. Season's Greetings. A bigger December one. I like those Santa tags. Season Greetings. Oh, that's a nice size. There we go. Definitely Rudolph. And then we've got some small pieces. I think one just fell. Snowflake. Oh, I wish there was more of those. That one's so cute. A little 25th. Oh, Christmas Tree. We've got the smaller ones. La la la. Okay. So next, I think I'm going to stick with Christmas because that's mostly what I got. I did not do Halloween because when I was recently going through my whole stockpile of stuff, I realized I actually had a decent number of the Halloween ones that I had purchased in the past. So next I'm going to do frames and tags from Happy Holidays. Wow, it is quite a storm. I am so happy I got my stuff in from the line. Very interesting. Sorry guys, takes me a second to get out. I'll take these big ones first. So we got some of these cute little guys. And you could use that one for Valentine's Day, of course. These, all right. Dear Santa, I can explain. Okay, so holidays. Look at, it's a Christmas record. Oh, I love that. So home for the holidays. Oh, you guys know I love that one. The candy cane wishes and peppermint kisses. Joy, so very merry. Merry Christmas. All I want from Christmas. So this is a really nice change. And again, this is feeling, got that really nice feel. Holiday classics. Get cozy. I can't get it up here. So festive. Oh, look at the piece. That is so cute. Okay, a little sense of celebration. Most wonderful time of the year. That's like a ticket. Maybe a ticket tag. They know that Santa's on his way. So more tags. I really like those. This is very nice. It's the first one that I saw that had the lines. Because I can't write in a straight line. I need the lines. Time for twinkle lights and cozy nights. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Let's go over the river and through the woods. Oh, I love the frame. I love that Christmas magic, but I adore that frame. I eat candy from a sock, okay? And the ho ho ho. Really, really cute. And again, that one was frames and tags from the Happy Holidays. Now I wonder what the phrases will be, because that one was really nice. And I did not get the phrases. They might have been out. I know that there were some things that when I went back to get, they had already sold out of some of them. So, okay. Yep, more stuff. Frames and tags for the Baking Spirits Bright. You know that I have the whole series of this one, but it came with the ephemera and not the frames and tags. So I want to use this as I'm working on that series, which is one of the ones that I'm working on right now. So glad this came in. Joy to the world. I love the little Mrs. Claus. All right, so we've got these nice little circle ones. 'Tis the season to be baking. Handmade gingerbread made fresh. Little heart. Super cute. The little green peppermint and another heart. Happy for the holidays. I love the tags. Keep the magic of Christmas always in your heart. I think we should. Merry Christmas. Sweet winter wishes. Ho, ho, ho. Cocoa and cookies served here. Oh, these are so wonderful. Old-fashioned candy canes. Oh, look at that tag. Oh, guys, look at that tag. Okay. Home sweet home. So this one looks like it's a tag. It's got the little punch out right there. Okay. I need to see that. Season's greetings from us to you. Love that. Whipping up some love in the kitchen. Let your heart be light. This one, they know that Santa's on his way. Dreaming of a white Christmas. Some of them are so small. These are all little cute little tags. Hey, Santa. It's Santa. I know him. I know him. Christmas is the sweetest season. And then a nice little frame tag. I'm almost done with the ephemera. If you're wondering when I'll get to the big paper pads, I'm almost done with the ephemera. This is me going super fast. Okay, so the next two are going to be from Chilling with My Snowmies. And I have the 6x6 of this one. And it was so adorable. I really wanted to get more of that series. So that was Sophia, if you heard the scrambling. I don't know why, but you know. We've got thunder and lightning now, guys. So super fun. All right, let me get this this one open for you. Okay, Chilling with My Snowmies. Snowy season. Snowed in together. These are really cute. Have a cup of cheer. Frosty. Snowpocalypse. I love snow. All right, snowflakes. So hot chocolate is a hug in a mug. It is. I love hot chocolate. Let's get cozy. Cozy vibes. Oh, sorry, I dropped one. That's really pretty. I like the pinks in that one. All bundled up. Snow fun. Treetops glisten. Turbo tubin. Okay, it looks like this is going to spell out chill. There's my eye, sorry. I wonder if there's more to that. Oh, look at those cute little ice skates. Oh, sorry, upside down. Living life in a snow globe. Winter time. Frosty. I love the little snow boots. Home sweet home. I snowflake winter. That's really cute. They're all really cute. That one's nice because it can be used in other things. Winter is warmer together. Love you snow much, and all that glitters is snow. All right, really cute. So then next it's going to be the frames and tags. Okay. Snow, play all day. Golly, they're stuck. Chilly outside. Welcome winter. I love hot cocoa season. I do. I don't. Build your own snowman. I get so cold. Flurries of fun. I love snow. I love looking at snow. I just don't really want to be cold. Snow day. Treetops glisten. This is super cute. Cozy at home. Sparkle and shine. Again, like I said, Echo Park and Cartabella. This is Echo Park. They do not disappoint. Once around the rink. Let's enjoy the snow before it gets old. This is so when you punch this out, you can see that there's punches here too. So that's kind of that is partially tagged. Jolly Happy Souls, cute. Frosty Fun, Cold Snap. Cute little tag. Winter Weather or bookmark. These, if you put something behind these, they would make great bookmarks. Warm woolen mittens, dashing through the snow. Why does the air hurt? Yeah. All right, so this is the so cold. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. A blizzard of love. Ready, aim, fire. Let it snow. Freezing season. And snowflakes are kisses from heaven. All right, super cute. Let me get that out of the way. Actually, so we're moving out of snow and we're going to move into bees. So my last two, by the way, it's not even 4 o'clock and it looks like it's, dark outside. So I bought the ephemera for Happy Bee. I love bees. And I thought these were really cute. So I have a lot of bee paper. I have Happy Bee, I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look at these. So this first one is the frames and tags. Be silly, be honest, be kind. I love it. Think happy, be happy. This one says, love you down there. Life is sweet with you. Cute little tags. Even busy bees stop and smell the flowers. I like that. It's nice to know. I love the dizzy bee look. You're the best. Oh my goodness. Kind words are the honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. Or like honey. Lovely day. Always be different. Thank you so very much. Happy day. I love the little flowers. It's a tag. This is the frame. Be positive. You could do that one either way you wanted. Oh, look at the nice big circle. Hello, honey. Happy. Smile. These are really cute. Like the little one right there. Sweet. I can't even read. It's too small. Let's see. Nope, too small. Okay. Sweet something. Love. Always be kind. Do small things with great love. That's very nice. Smile. You can call me Queen Bee. All right, and then we've got these cute little bee pieces, and you're sweet as honey. Oh my golly, this is just adorable. All right, next is ephemera. All right, humble, be happy, Honeybees and flowers, please. Oh, I love this one. Always stay bumble and kind. Be the best you can be. Sunshine. You're the bee's knees. That's Cupcake saying hello. You're the best. You're sweet as honey. Love that one too. You fill my life with sunshine. Can y'all hear this storm? Happy little moments. Always think happy, always be happy. And we've got some cute bees. And again, you could do them in either direction you choose. That little cupcake is by my feet. Have a good day. Always be kind. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh. Be someone's sunshine when the skies are gray. Thanks. So you can see that they see the orientation as the bee's antlers up. Cute. Love the tags. Think happy, be happy. So we're going to have some of the pennants. Awesome. Some of the pennant flags. Thank you so much. Beautiful. There's more of the flags. Flowers. I love you. Cute. I like that one with the yellow behind. Happy and beautiful day. Okay, that is it for the ephemeris and those items. So let's start looking at some paper. Okay, so we saw the North Carolina papers. Let me get those out of the way. They had an amazing sale on their magical pads. All of their magic pads. These were, I think, $5 a piece. So super exciting. So I think I got one of everything. Let me move this one around so that we can see all the magical pads together. Anything that I didn't have, I guess I should say that. I think I got one of everything I didn't have. For the magical pads, I'm just making sure. Because I haven't gone through this stuff, guys. I'm just kind of making sure I catch up. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside. You may recall I had recently done a whole series on these, but in the 6x6 form. And there were some pieces that I thought I really wanted the 12x12. Okay, so I always love it when they do this, when they leave this with just without the artist name in them, so that I can cut that out and fussy cut and use that. I can also use it's a mouse thing. So okay, so we have a sheet with the yellow stars, and oh, look at that. All right, and some absolutely fabulous cut aparts. Magical Adventure, Best Place, You and Me. These are going to make, some of these I will be using for the covers on notebooks, and some of them for the inserts. Look at that one. Love it. All right, definitely this is the Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse polka dot. And the back you have those cameras. I like both of those. I like both of those. Love this blue. I just love that color of blue. And the back is 2x2 cut aparts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 2x2 cut aparts. So, and I love that they did it this way because I won't mind losing that. And I may not lose all of that. I mean, there's some pieces in here, there are cut aparts in here, and then there are ones that don't really need to be. So, but there's some really cute ones. I like some of these little ones. Oh, happy, smile, adventure, surprise. This is really, really sweet. So I like this, but I love this. And I think I'll probably do half and half. So I have a way. So sorry, that did not scare you. I'm pretty sure that my husband might be home. It is really storming. I hope he's home. He called me, by the way, in the middle of this, and I paused it to say, yes, come home. Okay, so you have a nice yellow stripe, and the back, lovely. Love it. Really nice cut aparts. This one confuses me, but okay. But I'd probably just because I'm a center person, not an off-center person, so. But most of these I really like, and I like the back, so maybe I'll use that. So you have a really interesting, this is very circusy under the tent stripe, And the other side, you've got these really fun bow ties. Cute. Definitely the film paper. Got your film. And this side is full of tickets. And I see this side as cut aparts. Yeah. I really like these as just a series of cut aparts that I can put, especially in your smaller notebooks. I do like this one too, so I may split some of that, but really pretty blue polka dot. And oh, I like the flags. I like the pennants. Very sweet. So I like both of those. Here's the red plaid. And the back, these should be your 4x4s, or your 4x4 cut aparts. Really cute. Love it. Okay. And nice stars. I really like this paper. That black one, kind of a chevron type thing going here. Don't love it. But I do like these. This is interesting. I'm not really seeing something like this. So your borders are quite large. So these are wonderful for, honestly, the size-wise, you can make them into a notebook. But they're also really nice for bigger pockets. And I like that you've got the full tickets here, cameras and magic. That's really interesting. You can't go wrong with a polka dot, but that stripe. Fantastic. Then we have the wonderful stickers, tags and the cameras, the balloons. Really like that. They had they were clearancing out a die cut that was like this, and I did not get to it in time. It was already sold out when I looked for it. Oh well. That's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. Dream big together in love. That is just really nice. Very, very nice. All right, so let's take a look at the next one, which is Magical Adventure 2. All right, let's see what's in this one. I don't think I had this one. I don't think I had this paper in the 6x6. I don't really remember. And again, really nice. They put this on here. And this is just a little dot. That's easy enough to put a little dot on there. Some of those little heart ones that I just did from some of the other ephemera would work. Okay, right away. I love the stripe. Love it. Oh, nice. Okay. These are some really nice. I must have had this one in the 6x6 because I certainly recognize some of these cut aparts. I just had them smaller. So again, these are going to be, most of these are going to make fantastic covers for some of the little books, the cinch books. Like that. Really nice. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've seen that one. That's really cute with the dots on the black stripes. Okay, just sort of a craft paper look to the dots. Love the balloons. Love, love, love the balloons. Okay, so this time you've got the white stars on the yellow background, but oh my goodness, these wonderful 4x4 cut aparts. They are gorgeous. Leave a sparkle wherever you go. It's a mouse thing. Okay, I have to make, now I just feel the urge to make the books. More books, definitely more books. Beautiful. This is a beautiful blue gingham. And then you have some really nice border cut aparts down below. So fun. Mouse and me, smile, best friend, sparkle, wish upon a star. That's really cute. That is super cute. Okay. And then the red with white polka dots and the castles. And these look they're all different castles. So that's cool. Really nice. Not loving that one, the craft paper color, but that's wonderful because I love these. So I'm so happy to see that on these. So do you believe in magic? Magic, imagine, believe. This is the kind of thing I would probably use on a bigger album, maybe. I love that one. This year I gave I'm going to go back and tell a story, and if you don't want the story, please skip ahead. So this year I gave my students, my 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, everyone got a box. And they actually got to choose, our 8th graders got to choose between some different sizes. Some of the boxes were like that pizza size. Some of them were slightly smaller, and there were a few that were about that big. And the kids broke off into teams, and they had 2 weeks to reinvent that box. And the only requirement was it had to still function like a box, but it couldn't just be a box. You had to really imagine it as something else. And I had some 8th graders who created a cassette deck. They took that box and they turned it into one of the old-time cassette tape decks, tape players. And they actually made their own little cassettes. And I had to tell you that story because it was so incredible and so creative. And I'm just in awe of my students so often. Okay, so then I love this bubble. I love the bubble. I like this one okay. Certainly I've used this one before. It was in one of the previous 6x6. But I really love that one. So you've got a nice, stop that for a moment, nice yellow gingham. And then the bow ties. The bow ties are cute. I like both of those. You've got the black and white gingham. Oh, love it. Okay, so these have just the different orientation. So instead of the landscape, this has the more vertical orientation. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen. I love it. Collect moments, not things. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Believe me, no one is too old for fairy tales. Tired feet, full heart. Well, that's like, me every day. Smile, say cheese, and repeat. All right. I do love the cut aparts from there. This is so sweet. Can you see that? Okay, so it's just the red on red. And I love this one too. I love the color that they've used, the different colors they've used in here. Very Disney feel. All right, beautiful. This one makes me think of fairy tales. I don't know why the blue with the white stars makes me think of fairy tales. And then you've got the fireworks. Very nice. And then you have the sticker sheet. The best moments are with you, Mouse and me. Where there is kindness, there is goodness. Love it. So these are beautiful. Yeah, I always love the stickers, cassette tapes. All right, let me get that one out of the way. So the next one we're going to dive into is Wish Upon a Star. All right, let's jump into this one. Look, a little preview of the sticker page. All right. Once again, wonderful that they have not included the artist's name here. It's not that I don't want to honor the artist. I do, but I love that I can reuse this piece. Okay. Okay, so they've given us different levels of the white polka dot. I really like this paper. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot to see. You get repetition blocks. I want to say from here to here. It's cool, and I do like that it's not all repeat. It's a lot to see there. Oh my goodness, I love this one. This is very Cinderella. Lovely. And I really like the polka dots too. I actually wish I could use both of them. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll split it, but I love that. I definitely see at least a 6x6 full-on album coming from this, from some of these papers. I don't love this. I do not love this, not in the least. Okie dokie. But I like this one. I will definitely use this one, and more than likely, like I said with the last one, I'm going to cut all these up, and I will have all of this wonderful ticket ephemera to use. This is fun. I do like the sayings. I think they're kind of cute. I like this. This is really sort of cute. I love that one. But they both work. They both work. Love the stripe. I love me a stripe. This is great. And I really like the cameras. This is a different kind of a camera look, but I think the cameras are very fun, especially since, you know, we don't really use cameras much anymore. We're all using our phones, and so the whole, you know, that's going to become so obsolete soon. So it'll feel, to me, the cameras feel very retro. Okay, so we do have the, oh, that lovely storm's just going to keep going. By the way, it's fogged up to the point that the temperature has dropped to such an extent that I really can't see out the window anymore because it's all fogged up. So you have a different kind of a firework. This is really fun. Oh, this is even better. Okay, so these wonderful 4x4s. That was lightning. Yep. Meet the mouse. Spots with autographs. Clearly, this is something that you could create a wonderful autograph album or several autograph albums from. This is super cool. Magical Adventure. Love it. Love it. So this one, I kind of like this one with just the red bow ties, or the bows. This is the red bow. I think that's really cute. And this is sweet too. Kind of the saying snapshots and photographs and saying. So those are both great. This is beautiful. And one of the things I like about it is I think I can use this one in just a winter scene if I wanted to. But it's okay because cut aparts. Photographs, and they all lived happily ever after. That would be so cute at the end of a little notebook. If I make a little cinch notebook and put something really wonderful in the front, and then this one as the very last page or the very back. Love it. Let's get goofy. We've got more of the cassette tapes. Really like those. Happiest place, follow your dreams, Main Street, wish upon a star. All right, so loving this one. I really like this one. Again, I like the colors. The colorations are really great, the plaid, but you've got more cut aparts. Very nice. This is where the magic happens, wish upon a star, magical memories. Okay, these are really sweet. Love it. There's so much that we can build up with lots of different papers, but when you have the cut aparts, it just helps you make something just perfect for that theme, I guess. Black and white, so we got a lot of those. All right, I am really loving this one, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if you saw what I did with the last ones. I made the coins out of much smaller pieces. And so I really like these. More than likely, I'll measure these out. It looks to me like they're probably 1.5 by 1.5, and I'll probably use my die cutter and punch. And oh, that was fun. And use a bunch of these differently. And they may not all turn into coins. They might turn into other things, but that would be really sweet. Again, that's another sweet one that I can use on the rosettes. Okay, so you have some nice colorful stars. Really pretty. I do really like this newspaper sheet. That's really sweet. And okay, so we have yellow on yellow. I really like this dot. But you know, then you got to cut apart, so maybe I'll split it. The smile, and there's so many fun memories. I find the length of that difficult. It's just really long, and I don't normally make things that large. To me, that's probably 10 inches. And I just don't normally make things that big. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just step out of my comfort zone and make something. What do y'all think? Let me know. Should I make something bigger? I love this. I will use that. I will cut this out and use it on one of the file things that I make. The little files that I make. Okay, so, and then we have this wonderful sticker page. It's got the cutout stars here. The adventure. This is where the magic happens. Photographs. This is really nice. Those. The fairy tale. I really like that one. When you wish upon a star. I want to see that real quick. Okay, that'll come out as a circle. It's my favorite place on earth. All right. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go into, I bought 1, 2, 3. I bought 3 school packs, 3 of the different 12 by 12 school packs. You know, I said earlier I didn't have enough school stuff, so now Now I do. Now I definitely do. Oh, more lightning. It is definitely rumbly tumbly out there. Okay, so let's start with School Days by Cartabella. There we go. So I'll have to find a way to take off the Stephen Duncan. I mean, he does great work. Love it. But I really want to be able to use that piece. Okay, let's see. So we've got a nice, I wonder if this is the other one. I put away the other one. Oh, wow. Okay, I love these. You know what I'm going to do with these. They're fantastic, and I'm going to punch them out. And I think this one is 1 by 1. Let me see. I need a small ruler. I have just really big ones, and I need something smaller. But let's see if we can figure out what size this is going to be. Kind of get it right in the middle there. This is, this is more like 1 and, golly, this one is like 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. That's, I did not expect that, but I'll figure it out. It's okay because then I can do the one, and hopefully I can get a 1 1/2. It's so close. I'll have to try punching that out later. And again, love it. I don't mind missing that. This is really fun. You don't. Okay. That was exciting. Let me turn my lights back on. Luckily, we live very, very close to the city hall and the police department. And so we're on their grid, and that power always comes back on. They have a special backup grid for anyone who's on the grid. So, okay, moving forward. There's fun. All right, you don't often see the math sheets, and I love it because math is so important to us. All right, so very cool. But you got the cut aparts on the back. I'm okay with that. I mean, I do like this, but I love these, and I'm okay with this. This one's really fun. There's so many good ones. So, well, you got the addition table. You've got all of these wonderful little cut aparts. I can't even. The library pass. Oh, yes. Wonderful. All right, a lovely stripe. And I like how this kind of mirrors the writing paper. And then you have, oh, that's fun. So you've got your cursive writing on the back of that one on the green chalkboard. It looks like Big Brit's home. And then you have your cursive writing on the black chalkboard. Very sweet. Oh, that's great. This is very, very cool. The dustless chalk. And of course, we really don't use chalk anymore. We just don't. It's all dry erase markers. So this is, I love this just kind of vintage feel of all of this. Gum stars. Very cool. So you get the here we go. There's a lined paper for writing. Oh, but you've got all these wonderful cut aparts. Believe and achieve first day of school. I think it would be so cool to do a series of these for people to, so that people could give these to their kids on that first day of school. Isn't this a nice little special, once they're turned into notebooks, of course. Very, very cute. I love the stars. Love these. These are like those gum stars. And then you've got the pencils on the back. This is like a circle within a circle. Can you see that? That's really cute. This is very, very cute. I can see using this as pockets on notebooks and things. It's really, really cute. This is just I'm not sure, maybe it's almost like a diploma on top of a diploma. Maybe that was the intention. That makes sense. That's cute. Oh, but I love this page. These are very, very cute sections. There's a lot going on here. Love it. Love, love, love. There's nothing there not to love. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this one. You've got your alphabet. You've got your, does it do everything? Is there a Z? Yeah, there's the Z. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so it goes A through Z here, and then it starts to go again, but they didn't use the same words. I love that. I love that attention to detail. That is fantastic. Love it. Oh, I love this one too. I'll find a way. This one is so sweet. This is really, really sweet. This is like this looks like the little, the hole, the paper reinforcers. That one's cute. Let's see, I have 2 pages here. And the back, you have your alphabet. Cute. Oh, wow. So, all right. So you get hither to hold dictionary, like an older dictionary pages. Very, very fun. And the back side, you have sort of some border cut-aparts. These are cute. I want to see. I'm funny like this. So the books are definitely not just school books. These are books. Love it. The Odell ruler, the crayons. This is really, really sweet. I like both of those pages. That one doesn't upset me as much so as the other ones. Cut apart. So you get this really fun grid, and the very back are lunch boxes. All of these different fun lunch boxes. That's really cool. All right, loving this pack. Love, love, love. And then you get your sticker sheet. And I really like that you have these kids. Definitely they're sort of the retro or the older honor roll ABCs, the crayons, first day of school, another first day of school, recess. Did they have the last day of school? School memories, achieve, school days. This is really, really, really nice. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, which I think brings us more. This one's going to be more modern feel to it. Okay, let's take a look at this one. And then, yep, I have one more that I think kind of toes the line between the two. Okay, again, love it. Nothing else there to interrupt it. Really, really, really sweet. Okay. All right, so we've got a lovely stripe, but some wonderful journaling pages. Play nice, work hard, stay kind, best day ever, reading is my superpower, love it. Oh, the places you'll go, school bus, classroom, teacher, backpack, recess, homework, playground. Again, these are fantastic. Love these cut aparts, and I love that they put it on I like the stripe, and I might, maybe I would use it, but I really like the journaling cards. All right, so you've got a nice, simple stars, and then the crayons. This is fun. The crayon paper is really fun. Some really pretty star paper. This is really similar to the Disney paper. And, oh, look how fun that is. I love that plaid. Why do we think of school and plaid? All right, so this is your writing paper. And it's in the different colors. That's kind of fun. Oh, but I like the cut apart. School is cool. We are like a box of crayons. Each one of us unique, but when we get together, our picture is complete. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like somebody. I love that. School is awesome. There's no such thing as too many books. There is no such thing as too many books. I absolutely agree. Make today the day to learn something new. Love those. This is really nice. I like the star paper. Look at those backpacks. That is so fun. Super fun. All right, kind of the green on green. This is the kind of grid you would see on an older chalkboard. So that would work well with the school days one. Oh, fun. I love the apples. Really cute. This is really, I really like this one with the numbers. That'd make a great background. Oh, but I like these better. School days, welcome back. Snack time, always be kind, work hard. You were made to be awesome. These are wonderful. Oh, love it. All right, a nice red on red. And then this is fun with the pennants and the school tools. This light blue with that kind of a X type of star. Oh, that's really fun. Can you all see that? It's rulers. That is super fun, but I have to check. I'm really interested to see if it is indeed, it's correct. No, it's not. Okay, to the 1 inch is close, but the 2 inch goes further, and then the 3 inch. So it's not exactly correct, but it's really sweet. I had to check. Just nutty that way. All right, nice red gingham, not red. A nice yellow gingham, but oh my. These are great. These cut aparts are wonderful. School photo day, back to school, cool kid. And you're crushing it at school. It's going to be a great year. Love school. Take time to learn something new every day. The more you read, the more things you know. Superstar student. That's wonderful. Wonderful cut aparts. Okay, a nice, simple blue, kind of like a plaid. And then you get the fun school buses. It's cool. Orange wavy grid, because the lines are a little bit wavy. And then you get nice little rainbows. I wonder if we're going to get a rainbow after this if the sun comes back out, because it's not exactly late. And then you have this wonderful sticker page. The school is cool, back to school, today a reader, tomorrow a leader. These are just, I love the little tabs. Cute little homework tab. I wish there were more of those. That'd be cool. Oh, there are. Well, they're really small. Those will do well in some of the small cinch books. Okay. Very sweet. Wonderful. Now we're ready for back to school. By the way, I think I hit this Echo Park sale at like just the right time when the Mickey paper was still on sale, but the back to school paper also went on sale. So these packs, I believe, were $5 a piece. So I just got I was just really watching every day to see what I could combine to get great deals. And boy, did I. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Oh yes, we have some Pooh coming up. Okay, so again, this one has Lori Whitlock. She does a lot of their work. But I think that this one might be easy enough to, you could do like a little white flag from a pennant from both, or the flag from that's cut out to both sides, just across that. That'd be sweet. And you can use that one because I like that. Okay, so this is again back to being a little bit more modern. I think maybe it'll be a mix, but you get this is really fun backpacks, and the back is just sort of almost an orangey-ish red, orangey red on top of red polka dots. Oh, I like these fat pencils. I actually, because kids, especially in middle school, kids are kids. And so they have, what they'll do is they'll borrow a pencil from you, a full pencil. And for whatever reason, they'll start snapping it in half and basically just destroy it, and it gets thrown away after a single use. And another teacher found that if we give the kids the golf pencils, they're still perfectly usable, but they don't really snap in half. And so they don't get used up, and they don't get thrown away, and they don't get thrown across the room. It was a great thing. It's worked super well. Okay. And then you get the nice, just the wood. This is fun. Just sort of all the tools of school and the math. Like almost like a star quilted design. That's pretty. Follow your dreams. Great job, star student. Way to go. That's very fun. Oh, this one's really cool too. Look at that. I love that there are lots of math touches here. I really, really like that. Okay, so this one has all the different chalkboards. School days are here again. Hello, school. I'm crushing this school thing. Good work. I love school. Smart as a whip, sharp as a tack. Back to school. You're a star student. Reach for the stars. Most of these are different. You have a few repeats. Very fun. Oh, and I really like the paper on the back. I remember this kind, where it was the blue and red to really delineate between your lines when you were learning to write. Gracious. So you have the cursive writing, and the back you've got the crafty glue and scissors, because we need to learn fine motor skills. I love the stripe. Y'all know me, I'm always up for a stripe. This is kind of fun. You sort of have the outline of the different school subjects and tools. You've got your ABCs mixed up. This makes me think more of the 70s. Love the big green dots. Oh, look at this one. That's gorgeous. Okay, believe and achieve. Number one teacher. Learning is a treasure that will follow you everywhere. First day of school. These are very nice cut-aparts. These are your 4x4s. And the back is like the composition notebook. And I really like this too. I might use the other side for, because I don't love that one. It's okay. These, I feel, are just okay. These I love. So I know I might use the other ones. So these look like 3x4s. And never judge a book by its cover. Love that. So many books, so little time. Crushing the school thing, back to school. Great work. Love it. And in the back are this nice stars. Let's see this one. The tassel is worth the hassle. Yes, it is. School days are here again. First day of school. Oh, the places you'll go. School rules. Nice. Love the cut-aparts. And then you get the apples. Very sweet. And then this one is really interesting. Just looking at it. So I love that it has the file name here and the school rules. These are nice, but this is interesting in that it has this vertical look. This piece that you can go down a page. Books, recess, fun, teacher, desk, student, bus, learn, pencil, bell, school, test, backpack. And you could even make those into sections. Love it. You got the street and the bus. And the back is a really nice plaid. Then some really fun stickers here. First day of school. You've got a whole series right up here. The classroom, picture day, graduation, classmates, school days. So this one you could actually use for some of your older students if you wanted to. With the graduation and the cap. Follow your dreams, class act. So definitely some of these are, this one kind of spans K-12, which I really like that it did that. So that's cool. Okay, so we're going to jump into, I did buy the Winnie the Pooh, the baby kit. So let's take a look at that one next. Okay, so I'm actually not going to take this paper out, but in the kit, you get the paper pack, you get the 12x12, you get the coordinating colors, you get the ephemera pack, and you get the 6x6. And I think this was $29. And I thought that was actually quite a good deal for all of this together. So, here are your matching colors. You only get 6, so you just get one of each of the colors. So I'm going to put that one aside. I think I'm going to show you this one first, and then I'll show you the 6x6 so that you can kind of compare them. And then I will we'll do the ephemera, because we are going on an hour and a half. I hope you're still with me. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I love that they didn't put the artist in here. I do like to know the artists. I think that it's great to have it on there somewhere. But I do like that they leave this part empty. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just beautiful. All right. So you have all of the characters, and these are sort of the original pictures from the Milne book. And the back is just a really simple kind of a bare brown. Really like that. Oh, look at this one. All these baby cut aparts. Can you imagine if someone was doing a Winnie the Pooh baby theme? This could be like something to give the people at a shower. The little cinch notebooks with these. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh my goodness. Sweet baby, you're perfect just the way you are. We've been expecting you, sweet baby. Look at the Christopher Robin and Tigger. Peekaboo. I love Eeyore. My little honey. How can so much love fit into such a smallish bundle? Mama to be. Hip hip hooray. There's a baby on the way. If I'm thinking correctly, said Pooh, a new baby is probably undoubtedly the greatest gift that could ever be. Welcome to the world, sweet baby. Hello, baby. We've waited so long for you to arrive. Oh, love it. And the back is just a really nice, simple white on yellow dot. I'm going to be squealing with this one. All right. Love the plaid. It's all the Pooh Bear colors. And then you have the simple blue on blue, almost like a star. Look at that plaid. Okay, so then we have more Pooh. Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet. Oh, this is so sweet. But then you have the map. Oh, that's okay. If I can get 6x6 out of these, that's going to be adorable. I love that. I think this would make a wonderful cover to a 6x6 full album. I think that would be just super sweet. Oh, and then you have the countdown from beginning to 1 year old. Oh my goodness. You've got all the Christopher Robin babies on the way. So that's so you have this one and then the Hello World. And then you have all the months. When Little Bert was born, I actually was doing, and I did it for a while, and then we were moving and other things were going on. But oh gosh, guys, maybe 6 months, I would take a picture of him in his little outfit every single day. I would love to go back, and maybe I will go back and get some of those and put those together. This is little green on green hearts. Beautiful stripe. Love it. That is wonderful. And then you get this really simple flower on the back. You get the baby blocks. Very sweet. Oh, I really like this yellow on yellow plaid. I really like that. And they're both nice. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are wonderful 6x4 cut aparts. Welcome to the world, sweet bundle of joy. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. It's a happy sort of day. A baby's on the way. We can barely wait for your arrival. Even the smallest one can change the world, and baby, love it. And the back is this really nice, simple brown on brown design. Look at the Pooh. I know, that's adorable. Pooh out with the balloon. That is so super sweet. And the back is just this lovely, almost like white raindrops on the yellow background. So you can get that closer, you can see it. Oh, wow, this is very cool. Very big. So you've got this big sheet. That's it's unusual for Echo Park to do something like this. This is a full 12 by 12, so I can certainly see doing this one, but again, you're looking at probably 10 inches to get this piece in. So, and the back is this really nice kind of orange on orange star. Now, there are a lot of people who do 12 by 12 scrapbook books. So I have many of those that I made in the past too. So that would be perfect for that one. Okay. Love this cut apart. I'm not going to read them all out to you, but I love it. Look at you can get the small ones to the big ones. Once in a while, someone amazing comes along, and here you are. I'm going to cut that out and put it in my son's lunchbox the first day of high school. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always as long as I'm living my baby. You'll be, oh. Okay. This is really wonderful. And some of these are ones, again, you can put, I am absolutely going to use that in my son's lunchbox the first day of school. And really nice. This is very simple. So if you wanted to use something like this, you could. You know me, I'm going to keep those cut-aparts. I love the cut-aparts. Okay, really pretty. What is that flower? Can't think of the flower. Flower design. And then you've got this really nice, just green, basic background. And then, sorry, the stickers. Really like this baby stickers. There's a lot. These are fantastic. And these are wonderful for the smaller books that I make. All right, I love that. Loving that. Okay, I'll turn that over. I'm actually going to turn that over for a minute and go ahead and show you. So now we've seen all the paper. Here's the difference with the, and again, I cut all these open ahead of time. With the 6x6, I will zoom you in so you can see a little bit better what we've got going here. So really pretty. There's a bigger sheet like this. That's really cute. Now this is something, so the back was the brown, but this was not in the other one. Certainly, I don't think so. Maybe it was on that one, but in this size, it's just so nice. And the cut-aparts, the back is that yellow with white dot. Really nice. The nice plaid with the blue. Here you get the whole crew, Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh. Rabbit's not there. I haven't seen Rabbit on these. But Tigger and Piglet and the map. Love the map. And this is nice. So here you get just months 1 through 9. So you still have some of those. I love it. You get that wonderful stripe and that nice light brown. The baby paper with the yellow plaid. Oh, and here are the rest of them, 10, 11, and 1 year old. Very nice that they made sure that you got all 12 of those. And then Mama to Be, How Can So Much Love Fit in Smallish Bundle. You've got this brown on brown raindroppy thing. And then Pooh getting carried away by the balloon. And, oops, you have the yellow with that white raindroppy. This is great. So this is, of course, the 6x6 version of that 12x12. This would be awesome by a 6.5 by 6.5 album, because once you do a couple of mattings, that's really sweet. And the back is this orange on orange dot. Then you have some of the different cut-aparts. The blue plaid, the flower with the green. And then I think that is where we start to repeat. That is super sweet. Okay, and the last one is the ephemera, the last one from the Pooh. And then there's one final kit that I got. Alrighty. So I'm going to come in a little bit closer even. So we have Mama Bear, and we have these wonderful tags. Hello, baby. Sweet baby. Tiny fingers, tiny toes. This one says, if I am thinking correctly, said Pooh, a new baby. That's the new baby Abetha probably read. We've been expecting you. Look at these cute little flags. Oh my goodness. You could make some wonderful little cards. There's the Pooh getting swept away. Sweet blessing. Peekaboo. Hello, baby. We've waited. The tags. Hip hip hooray. There's a baby on the way. Oh my goodness. Look at these little circles. Little bee. The twinkle twinkle. Baby. Twinkle twinkle. These are great. The peekaboo. Sweet little baby. Yeah, Pooh comes completely out of that frame. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever. Welcome to the world, sweet bundle of joy. Welcome to the world, sweet baby. And sometimes the smallest thing takes up the most room in your heart. Okay, so let's get these out of the way and take a look at, oops, the Cowgirl bundle. Okay, I could not resist the Cowgirl bundle after getting the Cowgirl paper, or the Cowgirl paper from Hobby Lobby. I really liked some of what they were doing there, but I really wanted to do a little bit more with it, and this is just perfect. So you've got the Cowgirl, the artist is Stephen Duncan, and they've aged the papers, which is very cool. All of the papers have this nice age crackle look to them. I'm not going to take these out. You just get these 6 colors for coordinating colors, which is wonderful. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the last one, because I got those papers, and we also got the 6x6 and the ephemera pack. So let's take a look. And yes, we're down to the end. I know, it's sad to see. That's if I'm not just talking to myself at this point in time. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry about the camera moving around. Already, I saw this paper and I just loved it because it is super vintage lovely. Super vintage lovely. Okay. I think something sweet, like a little pinkish, again, maybe the little flag right there. But Stephen Duncan, the artist, does good work. Ricardo Bella, there we go. Oh my golly. It's beautiful. Can you all see this? Of course you can see it if you're watching. This is gorgeous. This absolutely brings me back. Not brings me back, but it makes me think of the 40s. This probably makes me think more of the 40s, maybe 30s and 40s. It's just the wonderful vintage look. This side is like kind of like tooled leather. You often would see this kind of fancy designs. Let me make sure that doesn't fall over. I don't think there's enough I can say about this cut apart. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at the woman on the horse, and I love the clothing on the line and the pink guitar. I love that sort of very 30s and 40s. This makes me think of the flour sacks that they used to use to make clothes for a while. So beautiful. Look at the back of this with the cowboy hats. I like the cowboy hats. I do wish that I could, that I had that independently too, because I'm definitely keeping the cut aparts. This is really cool, the cow head with the wreath on it, and then the flowers, beautiful. And on the back you have just a different kind of rosette type design. This makes me think of like jewelry from that time period. And I like the yellow on yellow. Oh, look at this one. This is super cool. So this is the pink bandana. That is lovely. And the back side, you get this really nice brown with the pink flowers, pink and green flowers. Again, all of this so wonderfully vintage. More cut aparts. Cowgirls rule. Life is tough, my darling, but so are you. The West is calling. And I answered, long live cowgirls. Every country song was about you. Ride more, worry less. You got the cowgirl again. In the heart of every cowgirl beats the soul of a warrior. That is so true. Wild West vibes. And the back is an absolutely stunning pink stripe, an aged pink stripe. Love it. But I don't even need to say it. This saddle paper is gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic, stunning saddle paper. And this is lovely. This is like the older Native American blankets. It is stunning. If you can find a real one, it's also worth a fortune. But these are lovely. Oh, look at the guitars. Oh, they're just so wonderful. There's so many different designs. Okay, and then you have a nice, simple, sort of a flower, green on green, and then you get another set of cut-aparts. Oh no, okay. So the cut-aparts are fantastic. Be fearless, be strong, be a cowgirl, just a small life may be short, but my boots are tall. Hats off to those who dream. Howdy, I love the howdy, howdy. Hello, cowgirl. These, she's whiskey in a teacup. These are fantastic, but why do they do this to me? But so is this. This is the black and white version. Let me show you. Let's see, was it this one? No, I thought they had another one like this, but we don't. So it's a similar. I really love it. I may have to order just an independent sheet so I can use this one too. Or a couple. I love that. But I love all of those. Why? Why do they do that to me? Okay, so we've got the boots. Really cute. With a simple plaid. And then we've got this nice pink plaid. With the wood grain behind it. More cut-aparts. The West is not a place state of mind. It's not easy to being a cowgirl, but if the boot fits, these are just really wonderful. Living free, riding wild, and the back of it is a really nice, just pink gingham. We have the trucks. These are cool. Very nice. And the back of that one is a lovely, this is like a bluish green stripe, almost like ticking. Again, if you go back a little bit in time, almost like the ticking you would find that would cover mattresses and things. It's very cool. And then this wonderful sticker sheet. These are really fantastic. Really beautiful. All of them have been given that kind of aged, weathered kind of look. Well, this is just wonderful. Okay, so this is great. Let's take a look at the 6x6, and I'm going to turn that over just to give us a background. And let's zoom in a little bit so you can really see. Okay, so we've got this one again in just the smaller form. Love it. Love, love, love. And the back is that sort of tooled leather. And we get some of the cut-aparts. I'm going to have to go back and see if they're the same or whether they make different ones sometimes. So in the back of this one are the hats. We've got the cow head. And back of the cow head is that simple yellow, mustard yellow. Love that this is this nice smaller version of this one to use. The bandana. The back of the bandana is that pretty brown background. Okay, some more really great cut-aparts. And the back is that pink stripe. You have the saddles. Oops. The back of the saddles is the blanket. You have the guitars. And the back of the guitars is that kind of teal. Really nice. More cut-aparts. I love all the cut-aparts. At the back is that wonderful page. And I love that page so much. Then you have the boots. At least with this one, with the 6x6, you get 2 of each. And that does help. So back of the boots was this plaid, and then you get the pink plaid. And the back is sort of the wood grain. And then you get some 2x2s, like the Rodeo Princess. The back is the pink gingham. And then the truck, very cute. The black is that, the back is this sort of blue-green ticking, and then it starts to repeat. So at least with this one, I'm going to get 2 of that one beautiful sheet. So, okay, and so finally we have the ephemera. I had to stand up to finish this. Okay, so tough, brave, be strong. Why touch? Oh, long live cowgirls. Let me move this a little bit closer. My hat, my rules, and of course that's the frame. Serenity, cowgirl. Oh, look, that's very sweet. Life is tough. Hello, darling. These are so great. Every country song. Life's a journey. Wear comfortable boots. These are so fun. Oh, I love those. Oh, you get this little series of flags. Hello, cowgirl. Howdy, howdy, howdy. The West. The heart of the cowgirl. You might be able to hear my husband coming down. Cowgirls rule. Rodeo princess. Giddy up. Boots and bling. Rodeo princess. Farmstead. These are really sweet. Love it. And Wild West. All right, guys, that's actually all of it. Shockingly enough, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something fun. I hope you can get in there and order. Some of these sales are still going on, and Echo Park does something different for us kind of every week. Or every couple of weeks, you get something new in the sale area. So watch their sales because they are fantastic. In the meantime, I'm going to get on with it, and I will see you guys later. Cheers.